Alright guys, what's going on? FTB riding here with Taco. So we've been sitting on this. We kind of got back into e-bike riding a little bit. Not a whole lot, but lately. We've been sitting on this 60 volt, 25 amp hour spare battery that we got from our good friends over at Powerful Lithium. Shout out to V and the guys over there. But we finally decided to install it. So it comes with these connectors. Let me try to get focus in. And then I realized I have an actual charger to be able to charge it. That was another problem we were running into firsthand. So we finally charged it. Now we're getting it together. We're actually putting it all back together. So what you got to do is you got to take off the plate to hold your horn in, which Taco's doing now. Take off your skid plate, and then remove your controller. Connect the positive and negative. Put it all back together. We had to Dremel out just a little bit out here to accommodate the wire sticking out. I mean, there's no other way you can put this battery, obviously, in here. It doesn't fit underneath here. I would definitely say get some industrial straps or the strongest straps that you can find to be able to, because this battery is a good 7, 8, 10 pounds, something like that. But yeah, so we're almost done. Obviously, always when messing with your controller, disconnect all power sources. Now, I will tell you that this XxX did hold a charge that was real easy. We turned it on, and then it went off immediately. But it did hold a little bit of electricity, so it's who of you to disconnect the power source, aka the battery first, and then try to turn it on. Turn it on, let it drain all the power it's got stored up. It's not a whole lot. It was on for maybe a second, and then it cut off. But that may or may not be enough electricity to put a hurting in your world, but you don't want to find out either. Electricity is no joke. It's the invisible killer for a reason. So now we're all done. He's rehooking the power up. It'd be cool if I was actually showing you that part. Which, how to get into this is it comes with this compartment here. Some way. Bing, bang, boom. Take out. First thing you're going to do is disconnect the back spring from the frame. And then, undo the screws for this, for the battery compartment. And then, the whole second half of the bike will fall down. Doesn't come down all the way that you can slide the battery out. At least ours ain't. I don't know if you have to undo the chain or what have you. But, yeah, and I think they run in parallel. I believe that's what V told me. V, if you happen to see this, comment down below. And let me know if I'm full of shit or if I'm right. But they should run in parallel. This will give Brian 65 amp hours, right? Mm-hmm. 65 amp hours, because the bike's already 40 amp hours, just a 25 amp hour spare battery. They should run in concurrent. I do believe they also charge concurrently. Don't quote me on that either. We're going to try to test that out. But we're going to try to get you a little bit of a range test. He was only at 48% as of last night. So when we hook it up, we'll see what the power looks like. See if it's registering the... as Brian's getting his absolute ass whooped by this tray. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to let go of the camera and help him out real quick, and then we'll be back, all right? All right, so the ass-kicking part is... Come on. These little hook reciprocals, I guess, have to hook into there. But you also have the power harness in the way. It's really a pain in the ass, and Brian's pushing this thing the fuck off. Hold on, relax, dude. Relax. So, it's a pain in the butt. Alright, as you can see, we have the tray all back on. Now you just gotta put the rear linkage, well, not the linkage, the rear shock back together, just from there to there. It's not that hard. Literally just pull up on the bottom, the back wheel, and it lines up pretty nicely. Got that done, and then from here on out, we just got to hook up the battery, and we're done. All right, we're getting ready for a ride. He was at 49%. I don't know how well you can see it. You can't really see it all that well. But we're now at 50%. I don't know if it's charging it or what. But that's the end result. That's what it looks like. Got the wire coming out there, connecting there. That's the charging wire. I mean, it's not pretty, but the XxX does not get good range either. So, all right, after getting it all hooked up, me and Taco went on a ride. We went on a hard ride. All right, so we kept it in sport, and we averaged at least 35 miles an hour basically the whole ride. Topping out sometimes at 55, I think we hit. You hit 51, I hit 60 on mine. I mean, but I got my beast, my baby, my RCR that's fully up, so it's not that difficult. But so when we started, his bike was at 49%, and then it jumped up to 55 or 56, something like that, and then started coming back down. But his bike was only at 49%, and we had the spare battery completely charged up. So if you average those out, we did 20 miles exactly, like to the exact, closest decimal point. But 20 miles, he still got 33%. We were in sport the whole time. Averaged 30 plus miles an hour. 35, I would say, was probably close to our average with topping out speeds of 50 plus. Multiple times we hit that at least 45 and up. Yeah, I mean, I'm thoroughly impressed. I mean, this thing, in sport mode, what we did, we'd have got maybe 12 miles out. Bike wasn't even fully charged. It was only at 49% when we started. And then, to get 20 miles out of it, and we're down to 31%. But like I said, the bike wasn't even all the way charged. We were basically going off of the spare battery at that point. But to get 20 miles out of it, that speed, that sport mode only, no regen for a lot of it, because we didn't even come to really a whole lot of stops.
Mm-mm. And I have regen at all.
I'm pretty impressed. I think he can come close to the mileage of my RCR now. That's yet to be seen. Maybe in another video we'll get them both fully up and see where we go from there. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Later.